Watch a federal game.
Ooh, wait. What's up, Jessica? Spicy.
It's a partially
Deactivating
Ooh, to the way.
which
I'm not a witch, Spirit. I got witchy sauce now. What's up, Lindsay? Jessica Triplet for Braille, Serene, Jill, Carrie Lou, Hannah Boat, Mama 2, Amy Truplayer for Braille, Barbie's World, Jimbo. Ooh, to the weak, gray eyes with the greeting heart.
for someone. System offline.
What's up, Ness? Pearl Dove. I hope you had a better day today, Pearl Dove.
Tamper.
oh pure
Serene Truplayer for Braille.
Insecurity and
I know the other day was a little rough for you. Jules Truplayer for Braille, Sweetheart. Ooh, wait. Heather, Meg.
Alright, wait.
Timekeeper.
General
Jeff, Brian,
President Trump's
Heather, S'mores Truplayer for
System.
Braille. Good. I'm glad you got some rest. Pisces Girl Truplayer for Braille. Heather, what's poppin'? Jimbo Truplayer for Braille. Pisces Girl Truplayer for Braille. Oh, awesome, Goose.
do this.
Crazy Carrie.
Here
Roger.
they
Corona. Katrina. Oh, I can barely read, my friend.
Probably.
Chosen.
no one
Ah, it took me a minute. What up, user? I like Ness better.
Funny.
Chosen Ness. Yo, user Truplayer for Braille.
concussion. All of us
Ooh, wait. Ah, where I didn't say where we're at tonight. Bright. What's happening, my
Teamed up with
friends? Yo, Gypsy Rose Truplayer for Braille.
Talk about
Stephanie,
it.
good evening. Ooh, wait. What up, Nee?
immature thing.
Don't need it. The door.
Yo,
And just-
1984 was popping. Welcome. Oh, wait.
With Sabbath.
That's right. Gypsy Rose. Skybo Truplayer for
Listen,
Braille. Michael with the follow. Welcome.
Oh, my business.
When it's time.
Ah, hello, my friends.
What?
Manti. Zombies? I haven't come across a zombie yet.
Deadline to
What's up, Bex? What's up, H. Marie?
Resources.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another edition of Communicating with the Entities here at a local cemetery. I am your host, John Santa from New
What you
York.
doing?
And we got some time, but we're going to go for a cemetery walk. Pretty sure most of you already know the deal.
I'm
We're
just
going to chill
scared.
for a little bit, try to save our fragment, maybe even gain a fragment. Bonus
Bigger than the-
sessions on deck. Ooh, wee. Yeah.
You kind of think.
Yeah, that kind of thing. What up, 1971?
Also, be
Haven't seen a zombie yet. Mama 2, haven't seen one yet.
Which is left.
What's up, Jade? Meow Aerospace.
they're having 36.
Ooh, wait. Oh, we got some work to do, huh? We need 41K to save the fragment. Probably double that to gain one. But that's, nothing for the night crew here at Santa Paranormal. I've seen you guys do a lot more in a hell of a lot less short of time. So 1971, this
Double six.
is Mamie Cemetery. We're just in a different section.
For shopping.
Yo, what's up, chat and
Made for
show?
great.
Yeah, we're in a different section tonight.
No one in checked.
Tammy Truplayer for Braille. That's cool. Cool little tree. I think it's a dogwood.
Yeah.
I think it's a dogwood. Not too sure though. I used to know my trees. Not so much now. Now I just smoke them.
To the lamp.
Shave.
Ooh, to the way. Yeah, what's up, Barbara?
Just here.
Yeah, I'm here, Spirit.
DA.
Yeah, right. Actually, I don't have any tonight, believe it or not. So if I act stupid and silly, it had nothing to do with that. Yo, Shannon should play it for real. I left it at the tower. Susie with the follow. I know, I left it at the tower. Listen, I always forget stuff. I always forget something.
To the Caribbean.
Always forget something. Unfortunately, tonight it was the apples. Jones with the origami. What am I doing? Well, right now we're just chilling. Sky boat with the Cooper flies home. Oh, thank you, Bird Lane. Appreciate that. What's up, Norma? Oh, we. Being that you play it for real. Oh, we, my friends, tap that screen, yo. Tap that screen, share the live out. What up, Mooncat? What up, Bills? Hey, Bird Lane. Awesome. Sounds like a great plan. A phenomenal plan. I'm doing pretty good, Shreen. I can't complain. What's up, Linda? How about yourself? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Linda, you play it for real. Ooh, wee. Yeah, great. Hey, you're welcome to do whatever you got to do, my friend. I have permission to be here, so. You'll just be wasting quality tax dollars. Yo, what up, Kiwi? I sprayed myself down with bug spray. I have the flashlight off to the side, so hopefully we don't get swarmed. Kiwi, play it real. Of course, while I'm walking around, there's no real way to, there's no real way to stop that from happening once we start walking. So. None whatsoever.
Oh, didn't they?
To the way.
In
fact, I have some bugs crawling on me now. Those little bastards. Crawling all over. Yeah, kids don't understand that. They definitely don't. They also don't understand when it's like really hot and muggy. They like to climb on you when it's really hot and muggy, and it's like, let's not do that. Let's not climb.
Good enough.
I'll be right up on top.
I see that.
Then once it's gone, you miss it. What's up, Jeff? Once it's gone.
Midnight.
The only problem with fans and whatnot is it just creates a weird sound, and then depending on people's phones, settings, and whatnot, it just makes the live sound very, very strange. What's up, Richie? What's up, Tragic?
The ground for
So that is the deal with that. All right, my friends, we are currently ranked 83. We are trying to get to rank 20%. 20% gets you an awesome bonus tonight. What's up, Tara? Jackie, you play it for real. Close to it. Close to it also gets you a bonus. Whoa, it got quiet. You think someone's going to try to pinch my nip-nips?
the Trump had
I hope not.
his mind.
It's time to.
What's up,
Literally.
Pest? No, I am nobody's. Calm down there, Spirit. I am no one's. Other than my wife's.
I hope that wouldn't.
Wait.
But yeah.
Fuck, I just spit out a bug.
It'll be there.
I came here.
What up, Moneybag? Yeah, on a little early tonight, Robin.
Hey.
On a little early tonight. just spit out a bug.
Jesus.
These buggies, yo. Maybe I'm gonna switch to the red light.
Which is
So he. It's all
I did, Steffi. It was Holly. I just switched over to the
Anyway,
red light. It'll help with the bugs.
all that.
I'll also be able to see the YT chat better.
the po.
Oh, you.
Ooh, we go. What's up, Leanne?
No.
I like the red too.
Live. This house room.
Let's hope not, Bernice.
Destructible.
Let's hope
He's there for
not.
Parliament.
I don't feel like getting knocked on my ass tonight.
A trade. Certainly in.
Oh yeah, Walter's grave was right there, Jeremy. Yo, Will with the cat traits.
Mention.
Yo. What's up, Gaz?
Excuse me, but
What's up, Tammy?
Yeah.
No, I can't do purple. I can do green and blue. I do not have a purple light. Probably never will have a purple light due to the fact that my bag's already
All the way right.
heavy as hell, you know? Yo, Cable, true player for real. Tammy, true player for real.
Or a,
So I don't mind the dead,
had a shipwreck.
you know?
and to death.
There's someone at the tree. Huh? I do not see anybody at the tree.
Anybody?
Maybe it's a spirit.
Serena.
Oh, wait, it's a strong name, Jeremy. It is a strong name.
Reformed.
What's up, Jade?
I won't get it.
It is a strong name indeed.
Yes.
You're
What the hell is that? That was kind of weird.
I'd say a stab.
I heard a very weird noise. Oh my god, this bug just went behind my knee and up my freaking pant leg hair.
And Donald Trump was the truck.
Ugh. Bugs are dispersing now that I turned the red light on.
Inquiry.
Yo, G. True player for real. Plural kitty. True player for real.
It's time. That bug.
Them bugs.
Kill your.
You guys see something, huh? Is it a forest puppy? Yo, Cook, resubscribing. Appreciate you.
Oh.
Yo, what's up, Pathfinder? Meow, meow.
These days.
What's up, Night Stalker?
Let. Song.
Yeah, Jeremy. I hope his situation improves, or at least he's comfortable if there is no room for improvement. Yo, Bill's true player for real. What's up, Cool? What's up, Zaf? Yo, 50K likes, you guys rock.
6%
Thank you for tapping that screen.
everybody.
Calling him true player for real.
Seem to find.
Yo, Mooncat with the cat treats. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, my friend. Ooh, to the way. Yo, watch true player for real. I'm not Santa Claus, spirit.
And by the obvious.
Barbara with the tiny float. I'm not Santa Claus. John Santa. We got a comedian spirit here tonight. What's your name, spirit? Yo, son of motherfucking Sean, true player for real. Amanda, true player for real. Yeah. Like I didn't hear that growing up.
From
Oh, wait, yo, what up, Becky?
Oh, that cousin.
Ooh, to the right. Hold on, I just realized something. Give me 1 second, my friends.
See, they
Wait,
I'm trying to figure out what's missing lately.
so.
I think I just figured it out. My damn stroke brain.
correct.
Figures things out sometimes. Yo, Dana, true player for real. Come on, autocorrect.
Would make grow.
Yo, what up, Wilderness?
It's just to keep.
Sweet, direct.
Who you are?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. When grandma's getting run over by septic tanks, they're no longer allowed to communicate with the living under any circumstances. Yo, what up, Chica Chica? Yo, Dragonfly, true player for real. Jones with the cat. So there's really nothing I can do. I apologize, my friend.
I just don't.
They just don't. They just don't.
My fave.
I did not hear Ozzy, but then again, I was preoccupied a couple of seconds ago. Yo, what up, Mama Lisa? Serenity, true player for real.
Did I think it would?
Just sprayed myself down with some more
Train.
spray.
And happens and it will.
Ooh, to the right. So last night, Buckout was pretty crazy, huh? That anonymous light showing up in the background.
When this.
It's pretty wild. Buckout's famous for that. And we catch that a lot. Yo, what up, Hal?
And.
And we catch that a lot.
Everything costs.
Yo, Barbara with the tiny float. Yes, there are many children buried at this cemetery. Yo, Jones with the cherry crab. Many children buried here. Like a lot. 70K likes, you guys rock. Becky, you play it for real. Oh, Jones, happy birthday, my friend. I hope you had an incredible birthday. Yo, babes, you play it for real. Greg, you play it for real. The crab. Everybody do me a favor and wish Jones a happy birthday. Were we, Pamela? I'm usually not. 60 for your father. Wow. Ah, they're not spirit voices, Joe Mama, huh? Then what are they? What are they?
Jesus is not.
Yo, what up? Oh, wait, I wonder what they could be.
Have you stay here?
Yeah, I'm staying here for now, Spirit. We're going to walk around in a bit. What the hell was that? I just saw a shadow go by. Yo, Amanda with the ooh-wee, true player for real victory.
Labour.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, Joe Mama.
What's number one?
It looks like there's something behind there. A lot of people have been saying there's something behind there. Cindy, true player for real. Ooh-wee. Oh, you lost power? Tis the season. Tis the season for ACs to la 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 cause brownouts. Especially especially right now. It's like 90 and muggy. It is so disgusting.
Because I really felt
It is so disgusting. In fact, when I got here, I felt raindrops, and I checked the weather, and they said a thunderstorm. And I literally have been shaking in my boots until it passed. I would have been live earlier, but you guys didn't want to experience me all scared here, you know? I'm like literally like, oh God, please, please stop, please, please, please. But it, you know, the universe blessed me with the passing storm, so. I'm scared of lightning and thunder ever since I was indirectly hit. Sucks.
southeast.
You know? Not a big fan of it. Yo, what up, Fluffy Chick?
Serves like a
Not a big fan of it, that's for sure. You know, never used to be. I used to love it. I used to sit on my porch and watch storms. Now I watch from inside. Very true, Pikey. Very true.
Your grand.
Margaret, you play it for real.
well, isn't it? Was
Oh, damn. How are these mosquitoes biting me? I just sprayed myself. Looks like I got spray in between my legs now, too, which I thought I did already. Yeah, I'll be careful. I'm used to it. Well, you know, 1971, if you get struck and you don't die, and you don't get burned like an indirect hit, it puts a damper on the next day. The next day is when it really, really sucks. Skyboat shaking your corgi butt, getting low at it and coming back up. The next day is horrible. It is not fun. At all. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, I love storms too. I really do. It's just, you know, it is what it is.
Machines hurt.
Yeah, don't go out a boat. Yeah, tell me about it.
And that's from
Ooh, we Karen. Oh, I bet, Coley.
very little.
Oh, I bet. Hey, Spirits.
Charge of the Brazil.
Spirits, why don't you get involved in the conversation here? What do you think about thunder and lightning?
Audio book.
Brown sugar. What do you spirits think about thunder and lightning? When you were alive, of course. Now it probably doesn't bother you at all. What's up, Crazy Billy? Any spirits want to weigh in on that?
Scalop.
Did you like watching storms? Was it scary? Hey, Spirit.
For business.
Why? I'm just curious.
I'm
Just curious.
Which
Yeah.
Step. I'm Carolyn Lump.
Kiana.
Wait.
Starlight, whatever you would like to send in, my friend. What we're doing tonight is we're just, you know, trying to do the ranking like usual. We are trying to reach that 20% to gain a fragment. That's at 20%. Right now we're at 83%. So usually in trying to reach that 20%, you know, we usually hit our, 60% that we need to save our fragment. You'll hide away with the hand heart.
The prime member.
You're welcome to send whatever you want. I appreciate it dearly. Hide away with the hand heart. Ooh, wait.
They eat. Insight.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of child spirits. And sometimes things pretending to be them.
Song.
We, yo, 100K likes, you guys rock. Appreciate them taps. Yep.
Yeah.
Still feeling a couple raindrops, too. Whatever's here is lingering. As long as I don't get struck. Hopefully that storm doesn't circle back around. Then you guys get to see me legit scared. Probably for the first time ever in your lives. And in my life. You don't understand what I'm talking about? Oh. Well, Goose, I don't know what I'm talking about. See, Terry over here says this seems fake. How can we know that actual spirits are talking and not electrical noises? Well, first off, I definitely wouldn't call these electrical noises. So, what you want to say in that statement is, how do you know these aren't just radio coming from the app that I'm using? Because I'm using Vox, which scans through radio waves. Spirits manipulate the radio waves. Oh, the 20%? Give me a second, Goose, and I'll explain that for you, buddy. I got you. So, I've heard spirits all over this cemetery, John. So, I wait for intelligent responses to either what I'm speaking about with my community or the questions that I ask. Now, when I'm sitting down, normally it's just I'm involved with conversations with the community. And then the spirits usually get involved. Every now and then I'll fire off a question or two. What's up, Courtney? Skybolt, actually, let me redirect that. The podcast is great for dives into my theories about spirits. But if you want to see if this is real or not, what you need to check out are my videos. My videos are, they have a lot of, shit. A week ago, I posted a 6-minute conversation with a spirit, named Edwin, which we still have to find his headstone. I can't remember where it was here. I'd love to go and see if I could talk to him again. Yo, what's up, Stella? But yeah, the podcast is great for diving into theories, hearing other people's theories about spirits, all sorts of things. The videos are where you want to check out to see if this is real or not. Yo, Jones with the Rose Bear. Yeah, I know you're real spirits, but some people don't think you're real. They think that this is, all BS. So, Shelly should play for real.
Thomas.
Yeah, should have been with us last night, right? Oh, wait. Oh, good, Sella. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, last night was wild. Shelly should play for real. Last night was real wild. That's Buck Out for you. Our weekly Buck Out. What's up, Mags? Oh, yeah, Tara, let me tell you something. It's been quite crazy. It has been quite crazy. We've been on quite an adventure. Starlight with the hand heart. Quite an adventure as of late. What's up, Ray? Yo, appreciate those tap shares and gifts, guys. Over 120K likes. We
55.
Yeah, Corona. I mean, listen, I feel like we're getting warmer. I feel like we're getting warmer. And we're going to have a real breakthrough with Mary over at over at Buck Out.
About the British.
Goose should play it for real. So, Goose, going back into your question, what that 20% is a ranking, right? If you click on the popular live on the left of your screen and go to daily ranking, you have daily ranking, and you have the A2 ranking. We try to advance. We try to get to the A1. We were in the A1 for a little bit. The next update is in an hour and 55 minutes. We're currently at 35K to hit 60%. We're trying to get to 20%. We definitely want to hit that 60% because if we don't, we lose a fragment. And that's all that is. So it's just a daily ranking, and it helps with the algorithm. Yo, Becky, with the alicorn. Yo, Becky, appreciate you. Ooh wee. I am not. I am using Vox for this session. Usually, when I'm at a cemetery and I'm gonna walk around, we stick to one app. We're just using Vox.
These are the go.
We're hanging out, Ralph. Hanging out in a very normal Monday. What's up, Rebecca? In a very beautiful cemetery. What's up, Jess? Hope your birthday was good, my friend. Oh, wait, yo, what up, Dark Room? Yo, Tinkerbell, true player for real.
Man. The game in.
The only problem with the blue light is it's not that strong. It's not that strong, and it'll look cool on YouTube, but TikTok, it won't look as good. So what's up, Mary? You know, the red's already dark on TikTok.
When I say
it's a lot brighter on the YTs.
Release.
Wait, maybe I can.
That was a friend.
What's up, Mary? Hey, well, stick around, Ray. Your mind might get changed.
It's victims.
Yeah, Renee, that was at Letchworth Village Cemetery years ago. I took two of my friends there, and we had a crazy experience. Yo, Jones with the hearts. And what's crazy, too, and I try to, explain just how crazy it is, that woman coming out of the woods, that's an embankment. The drop is a good 3-4 feet, and she didn't make any noise. It was like she floated right on the top. So it was actually pretty crazy. I gotta move the lights, make it act up. Yo, hail, true play real.
That's the point.
And I mean, listen, it's crazy too, because the really strong manifestations that have really really close frequency to this earth and this plane, I mean, they're solid. They're solid. Light doesn't pass through them. They look like me and you, and it's just so wild until they disappear. Yo, Kimbo, true player for real. Yo, what up, Jen? What's up, lady? No, this is not the same place I was at last night. What's up, Taylor? True player. What's up, Vicky? Did I know her name? No, Vicky, I didn't. My place is last night. Last night was Buckout. Yo, Danielle, true player for real. Tonight is the local cemetery.
Prime Minister. Only on.
So you're very welcome. Very welcome, Duel. Yo, Mitch, true player for real. Yeah, that was. Listen, Letchworth Village in general is wild. Whether you're at the buildings or the cemetery, it is just a wild place. Kimbo, this is Mamie Cemetery.
Great execute.
We're just in another section. Yeah, we're at Mamie Cemetery. Sweet Peach, you play for real.
Trade. I can't.
You can't. You can't what, Spirit?
haven't got time.
You and me.
Jimmy's
We're in this together now.
House of Commons.
Yeah, my reach play for real. It is still off, Biggie. That it is. That it is.
People.
Yo, Roy, true player for real, number 728. Yeah, it makes it look different, right? Just a different section. We are trying to think who's nearby here. You know what? Yeah, Churchwell Cemetery as well. You know what spot you might recognize here that we're close by to? You know the whole big family plot where I always tell them I'm not going to speak to the children? And that headstone, every time I approach it, the spirits get nasty. We're right by there. We're not too far from there.
Chop.
Nicholas, I'm using Vox for this session. What's up, Dean? I'm using Vox for this session.
I mean,
What's happening here? Oh, we're just chilling, hanging out before we go for a nice little cemetery walk. That's all.
I'm secretary. Sounds a bit.
No, Ray, I don't. Yo, Sublime true player for real, number 729. That I do not. I don't carry a lot of things because my bag's already packed. You know, my funniest encounter with a spirit, Cindy. That's a great question. One time, and I'll never forget.
Generous I had.
I'll never forget this. I went up to a headstone like I normally do. Hey, spirit, may we have a conversation? And the spirit, without missing a beat, said, "Do you have a shovel?"
Some airport.
I lost it. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. That was one of my funniest encounters with a spirit. Me too. I love old cemeteries as well. In Old Stone. Yeah, that was funny. Without missing a beat, the spirit straight up said it. Something zapped us. We're already draining on the YT phone. Yikes. Yo, what's up, Queen? Oh, it's just somebody. Cindy asked a question. My funniest encounter with a spirit. The first one that comes to mind was the time that I asked the spirit if we can have a conversation. And the spirit straight up said, "Do you have a shovel?" Yo, who just sent subs? Who just got my nip a little hard, yo?
King shot.
For this session, I'm using Vox. What's up, Mitch?
You read that, please, man.
Skyboat, yo, appreciate those subs. Oh, wait. How many spirits are here right now? That I do not know. And that put us on a subwave. Oh, wait. Believe it or not, I think we've only hit
comparisons with
2 subwaves since
it was just
first. And we got a lot of new emotes. Got a lot of new emotes. You know, listen, I don't find it scary. I find it awesome. I love all of this.
next year.
So dog in the most.
And what's wild too is we have 2 sub events that'll happen: 1,500 subs and 2,000 subs. And they're both pretty wild ones. The 2000s and all nighter at Buck Out from dusk till dawn. And the 1500 one is an all-day headstone cleaning. So many headstones I can clean in a day.
Like German.
All of
Villains game. Followed him after that.
I encounter disgruntled spirits, angry spirits, happy spirits, sad spirits, mean spirits, and interdimensional entities.
Updates from all of
station.
Here and there. Yo, cannibal. We.
Can't get out.
Yeah, Queen, they act up. Yo, what up, D? We, my friends, we have an hour and 45 minutes to not only hit that 60%, but hit that
No.
that 20%. We get that 20%, we do an awesome bonus session. We get close to that 20, we still do a bonus session.
World.
You know, whoever pays them.
During the night, during the day, I love it all. Yo, Jones with the tiny float. I'm all about it. Yo, what up, Lisa? Corona true player for real.
Give me the
Which?
Whoa. First off, Spirit, I'm not a witch.
What's that?
Second, I couldn't hear what that spirit said. Something about let him out. I'm not keeping anybody trapped, Spirit. Do you feel trapped?
Really good.
Savior.
Oh, Spirit, I'm no savior. Yo, what up, Mars? Barbara should play it for real. But if you want to talk to me, Spirit, we can have a friendly conversation, maybe try to figure something out.
Building that.
I am all about that. Damn, you over 190K likes. You guys rock.
You won't, Khalil. Hardly.
Ooh, two. Yeah.
Maybe it sounds a bit.
Stayed.
Yo, Barbara with the greeting hearts.
Throw it. Terrible.
Die. Okay.
Things.
You sound a little angry there, Spirit.
Wanted to.
You
He left
wanted
straight
to.
away.
Zazat, you play it for real. Why did you want to die? That's pretty heavy.
Eat this one.
Yeah. Why? So yes, what Vox does, right? Teach play it for real. Vox takes digital radio,
At least
okay, and takes the environmental frequencies and allows the frequencies to affect the digital radio. Yo, Jones, true player for real, number 730. That's basically what it does. This one I'm using right now.
months and months. Find a
You can have the most amazing conversations using Vox. You just got to know what you're listening for,
the king.
and you have to ignore the radio that comes through. Crystal with the follow, welcome. Cassie with the level up sparks. Dragon Queen, hello.
I'm not John.
Spirit just said good luck, John. We Spirit.
Big games.
It ain't luck. Susan, it was raining a little bit before. It was raining a little bit before. But we gotta play it by ear this week with the weather. So
Renowned.
awesome, Jones. Wait till we go for the walk. The walks can get crazy.
Yes.
Like they can get really crazy.
We can use my.
Just
Yeah, Coley, that's funny. What's up, Boston Chris? I'm doing good. I can't complain. Chilling.
Bit.
Yo, Boston Chris, you play it for real. Brandon, what's poppin'? What's up, Deanna? Fleming, you play it for real.
From Madison.
Spirit, put a little reverb into it.
Oh, there are another.
Whoa.
For shop.
Named it.
the other way looking.
Hey, Spirit.
Of blue.
There we go.
You killed something.
No, I didn't kill anything. What's your name?
Started business.
For the 36.
Yes.
Just.
Yes. We have come across spirit headstones where I asked the spirit for the name and we got the full name. Yo, Roy, subscribing. Ooh, wait.
Red burst.
25.
What's up, Peggy? Appreciate that sub, yo. Meow. Spirit, what's your name? Nice and clear for me. Yo, what up, cool user?
Oh, three.
Is it?
Viola, true player for real. Julie, true player for real.
20 minutes.
Days later,
Yep, it's John.
England.
we come
What's your name, Spirit?
Clear that. For story.
ancient.
If anybody's new here and they're wondering why the spirits know my name, it's because I am always here. I clean headstones. I spend lots of time at the cemetery. A lot of time.
The countries.
Like a lot of time. That is very true.
Driven it. I like it.
Spirits, do you like the fact that I always come here?
Really?
Clearly. That is also very true, Spirit. That is also very true. What's your name, Spirit?
It's 2024.
Actually, people.
I'd love to have a conversation with you. If you're up for it, of course.
About.
This is just
Was how.
an invasion.
We gotta get rid of this person. Sure, random comments help with the algorithm, but none of that. None of that.
Purse.
To the Nexus, yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, I have no idea what they were talking about. What's up, Jessica?
Evil.
Evil? Nah, I wouldn't say they're evil. Probably just self-centered and confused.
Very politely told.
Yeah, we get a lot of people like that, unfortunately, that come in.
Boy, it's like nothing.
They get all cray-cray.
Oh, shoot.
Ain't nothing we can really do about it. Sarah, true player for real. What up, MYX?
Know about that. Radio club.
Yeah, Spirit? Okay. Hello.
Very cold driven.
It's very cold? I'm sorry it's cold. It's the opposite here in the land of living. It's muggy tonight. What up, sub? I don't see any antlers. Yo, Sarah, you play it for real. So, Morgan, you want to know something really interesting? I used to track the moon phases and the spirit conversations, right? My whole, mentality behind it was like, if I'm able to pinpoint when they're going to be the most active, that's when I'll go to the cemetery. And the data that I obtained is that it doesn't matter what phase. It doesn't matter what phase, which really makes you think.
Blind.
Really makes you think. Jeff, it is so muggy out here. And you would think it'd be different, right? But it's not. It's kind of like day, night, 3 a.m., like all these concepts that the spirits are stronger at night and closer to the 3 a.m. veil. It's funny how when you remove all that, you really just see that you can speak to spirits 24/7. Oh, the human element? Oh, forget about it. Yeah, it definitely affects the human element. That is for sure. Yeah, the human element for sure. Well, it makes sense. The moon affects the tides, affects the water.
And what?
We are, lots and lots of water. Hell yeah, Coley. Why don't they cross over? So, Goose, interesting enough, same thing with the concept of spirits crossing over. They're dead. They already crossed over. They already did. That whole crossing over thing, that's another explanation to make humans feel better about the paranature of things. In reality, they already did. It's all about frequency. Certain frequencies match up on, quantum levels. Things can pop off. No, it's not 3 a.m. For me, it's 10:30 at night.
Imposed.
Yeah, Mitch. Might get lucky. I'm all about it. No, Pamela, I do not speak to family. I do not speak to family. And I actually encourage people not to try to speak to family. You don't know what you're speaking to. A lot of people don't realize that. When I'm speaking to random spirits, I have no emotional stake in any of it. If a spirit isn't who they claim to be, ka-choo, what do I care? It's all data. What's up, Tank?
Time for shop. But
So. And that's why I always warn people. It's like, you go and try to speak to a loved one. You know, what if it's like, you know, Bob, you know, the questionable human being who would awkwardly look at playgrounds and whose computer, you know, the family was so distraught what they found on it after he passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who you're talking to. And again, same goes for me.
Everybody wants.
If it's not, you know, if it's a spirit that I could, you know, have no emotional attachment to, who cares?
The new on Bell, so
Yo, what's up, Notorious?
taking so many.
It's weird. I thought I just saw a shadow to my right.
I do.
Could have been a lightning bug, though. Peripheral, you know? Peripheral.
When
You run?
Catching it. No, I definitely won't run.
Oh boy, oh.
Love places like that. What's up, Steph?
For Nobel.
Time.
So interesting enough, every now and then you get a spirit that, oh, okay, yeah, I definitely just saw something.
It seems to.
out of
Is there somebody over there? Hello? You don't have to stalk in the shadows if you're alive.
We think
The door's open. No, there's nobody over there. Oh, wait.
Really cutting.
Okay, and the light went out. Yeah, what's going on? There's no way this is dead. Yeah, why? It just said shine the light. Here's my other light. It just said shine the light.
I can see this.
So you can see me? What's your name, spirit?
no.
I'd like your name, please.
Time.
To face and university.
Spirit that wanted me to shine the light, what's your name?
Lost.
Let's hope not, honey. Nah, guys. All right, so listen, let's talk about that for a minute, right? I have been...
In your name.
My name is John, Spirit. What's your name? Spirit, what's your name?
Condemnation.
Damnation. Relax there, Spirit.
This pin.
Tracy, go play it for real.
He is not.
Yo, what up, Traveler? What up, Sin? You guys thought you heard Ross, huh? Interesting.
Any other.
That was very, very odd. So let's talk about me getting knocked on my ass by the spirit. I know it was a crazy thing that happened, right? But we got to look at the data. We got to look at the numbers. We got to look at the data.
Particular.
I cannot compute how many times I have been to a cemetery
Tell me anything.
in the past 4 years. We definitely got love. Sounds like spirits are talking to one another right now. I cannot compute how many times I have been to the cemetery in the past 4 years. Okay? We're talking some days back to back, night and day, right? And remember, I used to stream 3 times a day, twice during the day, and then once at night depending on the season. So halfway through the year, it was twice at night and, once during the day. We've gone to the cemetery tons of times. So we have 4 years of literally going to the cemetery almost every day. Every other day. Right? And then finally, after 4 years, I get knocked on my ass. Could it happen again? Yes.
Oh my God.
What's going on? Oh, we're just talking, Spirit. What's your name? Can it happen again? Of course. Will it happen again? Right now, the probability is X amount of times I've gone to the cemetery, plus the 4 years. So if we take that data and we run those numbers, those estimated numbers, the last thing I am worried about is getting knocked on my ass. Linda, true player for real. So I'm not worried about it. What's up, Kim? You know what I mean? I'm not worried about it. Will it happen again? Sure. When? Who knows? Enough to worry about every time I'm here? Absolutely not. Yeah, I was assaulted by a spirit. It was fun. Sit, yo, never say never, but I'm sure as hell not worried about it. Yo, Rebecca with the hearts. So, that's my whole mentality on it. Yeah, it might have looked cool. How do spirits get that power to do that all, Linda? I have no idea. I mean, honestly, if you want my personal opinion on it, I think that spirit, hell yeah, it's the risks of the job. I think that spirit, that entity, whatever it was, it claimed to be a soul eater, but I think that entity,
If you're online,
has probably been waiting for a while to do something like that. Yeah, I was in pain, Betty. It did hurt. Like, it did hurt. That I will say. Yo, Rebecca with the hand heart. Yeah, spirit. What's your name?
Interest.
Damn, I am sweating from everywhere right now. Oh, cool user. That would have been so bad.
I'm loud.
Joanna, you are 100% correct on that. Because I have encountered soul eaters before, but they've never bothered me. Something about that time was different. I don't know what it is. I wish I did.
Protect your...
I need to decode
The fuck was that?
everything.
Wow. Dude, I just heard my name disembodied said twice. Johnny. Johnny. That was kind of creepy, the way that was said.
Effect.
Not gonna lie.
Feel alright now. And he's upgrade.
Yes, it's about... Work it quick.
Creepy. Yo, May true player for real. Yo, what up, Jackie?
Right.
What up, May? Yeah, it gets a little bananas here sometimes. It gets a little bananas here. I need a new chair. This chair is seen better days. gotta order one. I keep forgetting to order one. What's up, Frequency?
It's ready.
Huge.
May, we are at a local cemetery. We're actually at Churchwell and May Cemetery.
Please.
Okay. Okay. Just heard my name again. Disembodied. I have to look to see if there's somebody in here, because
It's in the drive.
that is pretty damn... Wow.
And
there ain't nobody here.
P.
That was pretty damn loud.
Couldn't tell me.
Ooh, to the way.
Contemplate. The old gate.
Fall it.
Okay.
But your
Fashion.
I've been on for an hour and 5 minutes so far. Well, listen, I have to always think logically about things. So, here at the cemetery, people do show up, not for me or anything. They just show up to hang out and whatnot. A lot of lovers come here and do things, So, just in case. You just got the notification from Discord? That's insane, Notorious. Yeah, a lot of people have been having a lot of issues with it. Yeah, a lot of people.
don't.
Without.
It's pretty crazy. Discord's been acting up. A lot of you just got it.
In
Yep.
Of course.
Life.
Yeah, you gotta check out my videos if you want to see conversations, They're all taken from my live streams, just like this one. Right now, I'm just sitting talking to the community. A lot of people always want, constant conversations and whatnot, but that's not the way this works. There's nothing fake about this at all. And I hope that people that watch me see just how real this is. 300 likes, you guys rock. Can I change spots? No, I'm not changing spots right now. We're gonna be walking around in a bit. We got an hour and 15 minutes. We're gonna be walking around.
Local out.
Well, when Discord works right, that's great. Yeah, Morgan, we're gonna look for
Because it shifts.
we're gonna look for Edwin. I'm gonna walk around. If I find him, I find him.
For the
I'm not
very-
gonna make it
well,
the
is it-
sole goal, because that just takes away from the actual live stream. So
Sister.
I don't like going on scavenger hunts.
Place. However,
It takes the fun out of this, for me anyway. Earth Angel, true player for real.
you is
Yo, Jess, true player for real.
backwards.
Yo, what up, Mona May?
To the future.
Yo, Adorned with the follow. Welcome. Yeah, me too, Morgan. I'm gonna go over there at some point tonight too.
To him.
to
There you go, Frequency.
square. You would
There you go. That's it. A lot of the times I can't understand what they're saying,
Visit.
so I just ignore it. Why sit there and pretend like they're saying something? A lot of people do it. I don't do that like that. Mona May.
Finger blood.
Oh, wait.
When it does it.
Well, a spirit
One
said they
is
wanted
on.
me to shine a light so they can see me before. That's pretty wild.
Today.
Nah, it's not just you, Frequency.
Saw the carrier.
As far as I know, Skyboat, no.
by the
What's up, Greg? So yeah, so right now, honey, believe it or not, I use the fireplace room as storage. You know,
in reach.
like for example, somebody gave me these 2 old nightstands, right? And they're like, "Hey, John, do you want these?" And I'm like, "Yes, sure." And I just threw them in the fireplace room. You know, I just use it for storage for things I normally wouldn't accept or keep. So if, like, you know, Edward decides to have a tizzy, and he breaks things in there, I'm like, whatever. Oh, of course he is, honey. I mean, don't get me wrong, things get moved around in there and whatnot.
As the crow
And some things do get knocked down, but like I said, it literally is whatever. No, nothing valuable is down there.
Evidence of
What
does
the
it shift?
fuck was that?
Does it shift?
What was that?
We could erase.
That sounded weird. Sure, I do spirit boards all the time. We actually probably have a spirit board in the cards this week with the rain. So,
Or bodily.
yeah, it's talking about something about shifting.
Impoverished.
Or some bee who
Yeah, we probably have a spirit board this week. Damn, 300, almost 330K likes. You guys rock. Ooh, to the way. All right, my friends. Unfortunately, though, we're falling behind. We might lose a fragment tonight. We do have a 20% goal for a bonus. You're gonna get me. You're not gonna get me, Spirit. And if we come close, you guys still get a different bonus. But we're falling behind. We're back to 84%, which means we lose a fragment. I know, we just have over an hour. We're at least trying to keep our fragments, not lose them. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jess with the fireworks.
It's the parish.
Ooh, to the three. So listen, spirit boards are tools, right? That's all it is. You know? You can do a lot of damage with a hammer. You can also build with a hammer.
That's a statement.
You'll melt your player for real.
You know, for all.
Nah, green screen. Nah, this definitely isn't it. Yep, 40K to 60%. We're trying to get 20% tonight.
But it.
This.
Just as active during the day as night. I use my intent to protect me during board sessions, but the problem with that is I have to allow my guards to be down to use the board. So does anybody.
That's key.
And I am susceptible to things. Like the last time I used the spirit board, I got bit. That wasn't fun. That was not fun at all. Hocus Pocus lady, true player for real. You had a bad experience? Oh yeah, I got bit on my leg. What's up, Linder? I still have the scar. Yeah.
So you were
Now I have a bug bite over there too, so it looks really weird. Once that bug bite heals, I can show you guys a picture.
You should be a moderate.
What?
Yeah, I got bit.
This is
To a court.
So your eyes are going to go, I can actually show you the picture. Your eyes are going to go right to the wound, but ignore that. Look above the wound. You can see the teeth marks.
Better. And back to where?
Is that crazy?
It's not like I've communities.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Yo, hippie, you play it for real.
Into business.
Yeah, it's hard to focus on TikTok. We're holding things up to the screen. I'm
Titled.
not going to fight and struggle with it.
and
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to do it. Yeah, I have a scar from that. Yep. And the bleeding wouldn't stop.
long.
Like, it wouldn't stop. It was bad.
Wingo.
It definitely did not stop. Yeah, love kisses from the spirits.
Bin. It is
To know what it
Garcia, true player for real, number 736. Yo, Mona May
Ever.
with that tiny surfing.
is about
Because British food.
Yes, I'm using Ghost Soup Vox
was
for this session, not Ghost Soup Original.
Right.
Those are two different apps made by the same company, though. I'm just using Vox. Applesauce, I'm at a cemetery, but probably not going to find any demons here.
No.
I want to.
Yo, Diane with that tiny flow.
Aggressive.
No, that was in the tower. That was in the tower.
Particular school.
So I don't use the SLS or the Seeker, so I never got the bundle. Yeah, I deal with interdimensional entities here and there of non-human variety.
Sam.
Sam, how do you know that, Spirit? It just said Sam. He's stupid? Yeah, well, I guess he is an interdimensional entity, so that would
They would have done it again.
It said Sam.
Many.
Ooh, wee.
Yes.
James Wonder.
Have I ever gotten hurt when somebody was with me? No. No. We, my friends, we have an hour and 7 minutes just to save a fragment. Just to save the fragment. But if we get 20% ranking, you guys get an awesome bonus session. Because then we gain a fragment. If you get close, you still get another bonus session.
Girls.
Freedom for fire for real.
Into place.
Yo, quick message for everyone on the YTs. My mods are not playing over there. We have very relaxed rules. Very, very relaxed rules on both TikTok and YouTube. But, you know, some out-of-pocket comments will not be tolerated. Especially self-centered nonsense comments. So, you will be hidden either for the entire live or for a large amount of time. So, yo, what's up, Lou?
Needs.
Yo, Legal running a train on me. Ooh, wee. Minosa, are you timed out right now? If not, I wouldn't worry about it. We Lou, appreciate that. Yo, Legal, appreciate you running the train on me, yo.
Or 99.
What's up, Tanya?
Well, don't think any.
Dude, it's just so crazy how muggy it is tonight.
Trackable.
Last night wasn't that bad. Tonight's like uber muggy. Skyboat with the travel with you. Travel with you.
Situation.
France.
Yo,
Strong.
Minosa, you seem to be very butthurt over it, and I don't know the situation, so I'm not going to apologize. But you're not now, so what's the big deal? You know? Are the spirits happy? I don't know.
Let's say here. This thing out is.
Social media. Runs.
You know.
Ooh. Damn, Tracy, you have an
He's
excellent
actually
evening, my friend.
Laser.
You have an excellent
Is
evening.
Elvis.
Oh, I'm not Elvis. Uh-huh.
That.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
By this sum.
Yo, Mike, I just saw you come into the chat, man. Do me a favor. Shoot me a message here on TikTok. I gotta give you details for the pod. Yo, Emmett, you play it for real. So shoot me a message when you get a chance. Man, I wish they fixed the water here sooner. That would be a night that I'd wet myself on the adventures, you know. But the water's still off
Come on
here,
out.
which means no headstone cleanings until it's fixed.
Because what?
Yo, Putnam, true player for real. So, Rebecca, we were at a local cemetery. Where Spirit just said the ooh-wee man. I think I say that too much. Yo, what up, Viv? Yo, Harley, what's poppin'?
Meanwhile, rewind.
Cover.
Open universe.
That's actually really, really funny. Is that funny? The ooh-wee man, yeah.
Song. Oh.
Speaking of ooh-wees, we are at 82%. 82%. We need 60 to save our fragment. And close to 20 to get a bonus, or 20% to get a really crazy bonus. I'm not going to say what it is, though.
Of July.
Amanda.
I'm Tiana.
So, Burning Spice, I document spirits. Jessica with the Go Pops. I document spirits. In a little bit, we're going to go for a cemetery walk. Yep, we got an hour to do it. Papa Bear with the follow. An hour to save that fragment. If we were close, I'd say let's go for that bonus, but now we got to try to save that fragment.
World, sir.
And easy.
Doulahan Land? Oh, Buckout? No, we're not at Buckout.
Said more shopper.
What up, Wolverine?
September.
Yeah, this is Santa Spirit. What's up? What's your name?
Long.
I'd like your name, Spirit. You know who I am. I'd like to know who you are.
Delivery. Planted.
Yo, lady running a train on me. Ooh wee. Yo, Mary with the follow. Welcome, welcome.
US.
Awesome, Mike. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. So we're going to have Mike on the podcast. I'm not sure if we're going to do the live episode or a recorded one where it was in Mike's home where an ex-girlfriend of mine was playing around with a spirit board and unleashed something very dangerous in his home. Yo, what up, Gen X? And he's going to come on and tell the story. And it is wild.
The first.
Yo, Blatcher, subscribing. Ooh, we with that resub, yo. Meow. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. Yep. We were 20 years old when it popped off.
Rain after.
And listen, what's wild about this story, I'm just going to say this tidbit and then leave you guys in suspense the rest of the time. What's up, Sophie? What's wild about this story is that I showed up late to the party. I was working. I went home, I showered. My buddy picked me up. My buddy who doesn't believe in any of this. Okay? And once we walked past the threshold, I watched him drop to his knees and start puking. And then I looked around and saw how everybody was affected.
What we need is...
And I was like, what the hell is going on? I'll leave it at that. When is this happening? We're not sure, Corona. We might do it Thursday, but I gotta see. I gotta talk to Mike, see if schedules line up. Regardless, we're gonna get him on to tell the story, whether it's during the live Splintered Spirits or if it's pre-recorded.
Friends. I'm in the
Skyboat, you're gonna have to listen to the podcast to find out how. That mist may have been my candy cane, Harley. Yo, Moon Goblin. Yo, listen, me and my wife appreciate the gifts you sent, but my daughter appreciated them a lot more, and she stole them from us. So I'm just letting you know. She went, "Is that a corgi that shakes its butt? Are those pearls?" And I was like, "Oh no!"
Those rights.
Gone.
Because whatever you're.
Gone. Necklace on.
You've got a lot of.
Corgi taken.
Finds out.
It's allowed.
All right, Spirit, relax.
It's an airy.
You don't gotta tell me to chill out. It wasn't my candy cane.
That
You know, it's interesting you say that, Harley, because the candy cane smoke's actually going to the right and not even passing in front of the screen.
All the
Yep, that's what happened.
And the 75.
Damn, yo, 420K likes, you guys rock.
And use it is a bombs with
That's it. Gives a big or small will help save that fragment. Ooh, to the way.
side, Mr. Into it off.
Mystic. Yeah, right, Brandon? She was so happy.
Bombs that
It really equally near
That's it, yo. 55 minutes.
charge of England. Table.
Did that spirit just say out of England, John?
we
I mean, there are spirits here that are from England. They're buried here. That I know for a fact. I've come across a lot of headstones that says, like, originally from England. Yo, Jess with the encore clap. I just thought it was BBC Radio because we get a lot of that unfiltered by spirits. What's up, Stark? No, Teresa. Shoot me a message, and I'll give you the tower address. Oh, yeah, I'm blessed with an amazing wife and family.
yeah. Should have made it a good.
What's up, Timmy?
8-6. Yes. Is he yourself?
Nephilim spirits.
For New Year's Eve.
You mean
The
spirits of entities that mixed with humans? What's up, Mary?
thousand. Midsummer, and we're gonna.
Yo, Starlight was a real victory. Oh, it's definitely Midsummer Spirit. I'm over here dripping. Dripping, baby.
Just say.
I'm dripping with sweat.
So you'll know.
I'm going to be looking for spirits to have a conversation with in a little bit. Battling tree gods. Oh, I'll tell you, it's nuts, yo. It is nuts. That was my hand, by the way. That wasn't. I was picking up my bottle of water. That wasn't a shadow.
Who was?
Well, I mean, it was a shadow. It was just caused by me.
My taking it. Well, take it.
There we go. A little agua.
Yes,
Hey, Sin, yo, I appreciate you. Thank you for that PP on me, yo. Yo, Angel, you play for me. Yeah, that drip is no joke. That drip is no joke right now.
Get around. You have an estimated.
Why do we need to save the fragment? So that's our ranking, Teresa. And the lower we get with the ranking, the less exposure the live stream gets. Hey, Sunflower. And the problem is that the exposure not only counts for you guys finding the live, but new people as well. And at the same time, it helps supports me and the stream. Oh, what do we need to save it? My bad, I read that wrong. We need. It's a good question. We have 50 minutes, and we need 37K. We keep teetering back and forth between 82 and 84%. Yep, we need 40K to save that. Yo, Rebel True Player for real.
Cease my
True Player for real.
something that chat.
Yo, what up, Vic Cigar?
Way. Wait a minute, Sam. Conscious.
Conscious.
Forces
Well, Teresa, appreciate you.
fitness, the
Duga Paranormal, what's poppin'?
other two.
Hey!
It's in the
Anthony, what's poppin'?
potential cat.
There's a guy called
Oh, wait. Oh, dude. Honestly, what's wild about that is he might be the only person that has that demo in existence. I used to be in a punk band called the Skull Cakes, which was like a joking around, like horror food punk band.
I might be getting you.
Really fun music. That's funny. I haven't heard that name in forever. So, Ruby, it's very easy, actually. If you look at the bottom of your screen and you play around down there, you can, it's like a drop menu. You click on it and a bunch of things show up. Shimmer Cat, what's poppin'?
It's what? Look at it over there.
Yeah, that band was the time before social media, you know what I mean?
For Kiev.
The spirits about the afterlife? Different for everyone. Little Billy.
We're playing.
Different for everyone. Different for every spirit. The most common thing I'll hear spirits talk about is it seems like a dreamlike state.
What are those?
What's up, Tina? We are at a local cemetery tonight. Mamie Cemetery.
Now,
Brandon, what's up?
tease.
Good.
No, I don't dance on graves. That I definitely do not do.
yeah.
That I definitely do not do.
Create.
Oh, wait.
Threshold.
It's a little disrespectful to be dancing on headstones. I mean, if a spirit asked me to dance, maybe, depending on the situation, but not on a headstone.
Almost.
Hell, I don't even walk on the ones that are in the ground.
Who's
That's it, Betty. We gotta keep pushing. Pushy, pushy. Yo, Teresa with the true player for real victory.
just so easy?
Yeah, people ask me all sorts of things.
This.
Yo, Teresa with the true player for real victories. Timmy, then you'll like this live. Because I look at everything from a logical perspective. Shimmer Cat, true player for real. Teeny with the crown.
Name and number.
Yo, Mars with the cat treats. Pamela, you have an excellent evening, my friend. Yeah, I guess someone's dancing on headstones, not this guy, though.
Like the book from the 90s.
You mean condition?
Hello, in
I wish I was in the air condition.
Remember back to.
That'd be quite phenomenal. So, lady, they don't act different. I've noticed.
Business.
Yeah, and there's been a bunch of funerals when I've been here during the day.
What's
Yo,
that?
Joanne Truplea for real. George Truplea for real. It's so muggy. What up, Joanne? What's up, Cole?
This is dead.
It is so muggy here.
Just think.
Ooh, wee lady. Don't lose that curiosity.
Wilson.
Thank you, Mel.
Painful.
It is very
snap.
humid, Jen. Very humid. But let me tell you something, guys. Bambi Truplea for real. I love being out here with you guys, no matter how humid it
We
is.
said.
You know?
The Yannick Sinner.
45 minutes to save the fragment. Can we do it? Too bad we weren't on point for a bonus. The 2 bonus sessions I had in mind are not the undisclosed location. And my driver said he was down too to do a double lap tonight. So
Special. This is collapse.
oh yeah,
Shorts,
it would have been special.
Johnny
90.
Yo, Jess with the beating heart.
from Zhao. Schools.
We Moon Goblin.
So-
Teresa. What up, Teen G?
And I was my
You.
Thank you, Mel.
Shake it on.
Appreciate you.
recess.
It's something like.
But he wasn't a
Wow.
Wondering what
The building. On any kind.
You know what's crazy is I thought I saw something to my left, but it was a forest puppy. Like I was legit like staring at it. Like, what am I looking at right now? It looked like a black mass just standing there, and then it turned and it was a forest puppy.
Can't eat.
I was like, oh shit.
Can we just,
Oh, Cole, we're at a local cemetery that I always go to.
So
Yeah, forest puppies.
round
There's a lot of them out.
there.
Oh, no, Brittany. Nope. I am not. Yesterday we were at Buckout, and we actually didn't go in the cemetery. We were posted up by the road. Oh, yes, Samantha, they do. They help out with the stream.
Lib them.
Fuck, I gotta spray myself down again. Starting to get bit up.
In South.
1,000.
Damn, this
Constant
bug spray.
So,
We're having to walk the blind.
last.
I'll be complaining.
Buggies.
The 50s.
What's up, Shark Bait? Yeah, it's so hard to understand the deep ones.
Those prime minister.
Vote against it.
Very hard to understand the deep ones. A lot, Cole. A lot. I go through a lot of bug spray.
We've got a
Different location, Cole. Different spirits.
demonstrations.
What?
Mona May. Mona May with the diamond gun. Yo, Vita Joe, away. It's popping. Yo,
That's not
Mona May,
funny, that's-
appreciate you, yo.
Oscar.
Around 82. Two have
Around 82.
And CBS.
So, Sharkbait, I actually document. I used to go ghost hunting back in the day all the time.
1980.
Yo, Sean, a true player for real. But now I document, which is still very different. You know, it's going to the same spots, and completely different approach.
District.
You know, some people have a hard time getting into it
With their baby dog.
because they're just used
We
to
leave it at
like
one.
ghost hunting and
The experts want-
investigations. But you know,
Sweating.
Commissioner's poll.
yo, Tazzy Freak, true player for real. We Sherry.
For the team.
Sometimes Sharkbait. So I have two modes when I do this, right? I have my community mode, which I love because I get to talk to you guys, right?
Tweak.
I get to talk to you guys. And that allows the spirits to interact with our conversation. Okay. And then I have the more proactive approach where I go to see who I can have a conversation with. Angie, true player for real. Officer Sweet King, true player for real. Oh, we.
Be very busy.
Yo, Joanne with the manifesting.
And the
You know, I never understood that when a spirit said they're very busy or they're busy.
thing about his
It's like, wait a minute, what are you doing that you're so busy? Sometimes they tell me.
And CBS.
You were going to ask what paridolia is? Oh, wait. Paridolia, there's two forms of it. Audio paridolia
In this country.
Famous for
and visual paridolia. Visual paridolia is the most common. And I'm going to give you a prime example of this. Sometimes, if somebody is streaming from a crappy phone or the service is really bad, the live gets pixelated and you can kind of see things, right? People go crazy. They take screenshots. They're like, we caught a spirit. Yo, Megs, ooh, wee. Yo, Pamela, what's popping? And in reality, what it is the pixelation is making shapes, which your brain is making patterns, and your brain interprets them as shapes, right? But there's other ways that happens too, in trees, on headstones, with lights, all sorts of things. The most common non-paranormal form is looking up at the clouds and seeing shapes.
Elections?
Yo, Daniel's true real. That's the most common.
And
And then there's audio pareidolia, which certain
That's what
apps
32 mod.
have audio pareidolia really, really bad at times. Vox has its moments, of course. Necrometer has its moments big time. You know. So, me personally, the bane of the paranormal is pareidolia. Well, one of the banes, but one of the big ones is definitely pareidolia. Like, I feel really bad too when people, you know, and I don't try to like knock people for it because you never know what you're gonna catch. Like, I use her as a prime example of this all the time. You all know Green Screen in our community. She used to have the craziest habit of taking so many pictures of Paridolia. It wasn't even funny. Everything was everything. And regardless of that, and people used to knock her for it too, and I'd be like, yo, don't knock her for that. I'm like, let her take the pictures. You never know when she's going to actually catch something. And what do you know? One time in the abandoned side of the undisclosed location, she took a screenshot from the live and caught one of the ghost children. And it was just fucking wild. It's actually one of the better captures from the abandoned side. So I encourage everybody, if you see something, take a screenshot. If I ignore it or I dismiss it, don't get downtrodden about it. You know, keep pushing.
Great.
No, legal. It wasn't the gray kid. We couldn't tell if it was a Native American child or a black child. What's up, Liz?
Gotta go look up.
It really wild. Like it was cool. Definitely wasn't the gray skin child. Definitely another one of the children that are down there. Yo, Megs with the paper crane. Ooh wee. Yo, over 530K likes. You guys rock. Yes, Spirit.
Yeah. Tim.
Yo, Teresa with the confetti.
You're fantastic.
Oh, who's fantastic?
Davis was.
Ooh, the wait. Let me bust out the other light. I think this one's starting to die. Because it's definitely getting. Let me see.
She will.
You saw the confetti, maybe. No, it's actually got. That's weird. I guess we'll leave this light on. Yes, Spirit.
Gave women it.
Yo, Teresa with the corgi, Steven with the octopus. Guess it's getting a little bright up in here for a bit. I use the green. There's a party in my Tommy. What's up, Brittany?
It's a calm.
Very bright.
After the war was over.
After the war was over. Uh-oh. Looks like. So yummy. So yummy.
On front.
So the dish. You mate.
We have a half hour and 34K left to save that fragment. Can we do it? Yo, H. Marie, true player for real.
It's the fact.
H. Marie with the love. Can we do it? Auto for this session, I'm using Vox.
My wife is dead.
Your wife is dead? I'm sorry, Spirit.
Back to it.
I'm sorry she passed before you.
But I do know.
What do you know? Paige, true player for real.
The whole thing.
Yeah, I heard wife. I heard my wife is dead.
Country.
Wait, I'm bad?
We must.
How am I?
Mr. Hall. It's for not.
89.
She used it.
Very odd.
Right.
So, it helps keep the bugs away.
Yeah, just that.
Like, once the bugs start swarming the light again, I'll probably switch it back over to one of the colors.
Here.
No, Paige, we're at a local cemetery.
Was
Yo, Morgan with the pops. Okay. That light just drained a bit. I wonder if there's something draining the flashlight. Yo, Lego with the mystery fireworks.
Thank you very much.
You know,
So, James, actually, where I live is very, very haunted. The basement is.
that's right. What to
Like, very haunted.
the same.
is great.
Maybe you
Oh, yeah.
could you?
No, yeah.
Almost like a.
Could I what, Spirit?
Let's go.
Hello, child.
Is it? Good sister.
What's your name, child?
Is it this? A job or character?
Yo, whoever
That's
sent
a
those
big-
fireworks, and I appreciate you. It didn't show me who sent them. No,
Phone
I'm not
se-
afraid. Skyboat with the travel with you. Travel with you.
What's to
It's like we're
Child, what is your
She
name?
used it.
I'm John. Oui, Leanne. You have an excellent evening, my friend.
Suddenly,
only represents you.
Yo, Melinda, true player for real victory. Bob, true player for real.
draw with Italy.
If we use what?
Hot Java Lava, true player for real.
Arius, he's fantastic.
It's in the school.
Yo, legal with the colorful
So
wings.
Last word.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude.
but
Dude, those colorful wings are one of those reaction gifts where, like, you know, like the filter gifts. That almost appeared right in front of us.
child.
And I just heard child. Did you guys just see that? Dude, that caught on to something.
You've done.
Wow. Yo, legal with the colorful wings. There might have been something right there.
Light on.
That was crazy.
Old poverty.
Yeah, that was the colorful wings reacted with something over there. Those
Yeah.
are supposed. Those wings are supposed to fall on the streamer. You know, the live creator. If they're facing that way. Instead, it tried to catch something over by the monument to the right of the tree.
Very cautious.
I'm very curious,
best
not
player.
cautious. What's your name, Spirit? Standing over to the right of the tree. might be the child.
Be a millionaire.
Child, are you still standing over there?
What?
16.
Oh, it has a...
That is.
He would.
European. Flushes. Normally.
Via a sort of...
Side of the.
Child?
Found not guilty. You talk about the...
Wait, that was interesting.
Thing.
Oh, Jennifer, we're trying to get as many as we can. Likewise. You know, we always try to hit a mill and see how much more we can do. That was really interesting. We, my friends, 23 minutes left. Oh, I just hear John help me. Child! Child, what is your name?
And
Yo, Westfall with the gem gun. Ooh wee. Child, I can hear you. My name is John. I'd love to help you.
Because they're just points. I mean, but
Yo, Christine, true player for real.
the end of his foot.
Oh, hot chava lava. We go for names here, you know.
That...
I haven't heard that name yet, Otto.
It's prowess.
It's found.
Child?
You too.
Thank you, timekeeper.
So long.
Many.
Mama Bear, true player for real. Otto, we call that leading. We did not hear that name at all. I definitely didn't hear the name. And I don't lead my my community like that. That's called leading. We have no evidence that there is a spirit with that name here right now. Yo, legal with the true player for real victory. Like I said, I do this very differently than other people you may have seen. What's up, Erica? Yo, Westfall with that gem gun. What's up, Tampa?
At Halford.
He's going to look.
Okay, I just heard the child again. You know, believe it or not, Otto, a lot of people try to play that card with me. And every time I go back and do the replay, they're wrong. You know, no disrespect. Yo, what up, Huntress? I've been in this game for a while.
Amounts of money.
Yo, what's up, Godmother? Child, try really hard and tell me your name.
Talk about the club.
Yo, Huntress, true player for real.
Could have been.
Westfall with the marvelous confetti.
With the chest. get foxes.
Whoa!
Diarrhea.
Spirit! Relax! Shit!
Just like
Spirit told me to get fucked! Yo, 600k likes, you guys rock. Yo, 19 minutes to save that fragment.
Actively.
Child,
Mash and grow.
try your hardest and tell me your name.
through to the quarterfinal.
Jennifer with the colorful wings. I know, right? You're trying to see if it'll pop up again. Yo, Steven! With the tiny chill.
It's pro.
Yo, legal with the manifesting. Oh, we'll see, CTM. Night is still too young to tell. We will see if there's a bonus session tonight. What's up, Try?
Sickens me. There's something really.
We've come to
Oh, not much, Try. Got a child over here. I'm trying to find out what the name of the child is.
Pardon us.
We 17 minutes, 27k needed.
chronic
With the.
We're getting there. We are getting there.
praises. Dr. Michael.
That's it, Sherry.
That we've seen in. Nothing to say.
You have nothing to say, Spirit? Okay, that's fine. What's up, Lisa? That's fine. Okay.
You don't need
What the hell is that?
spring.
Multiple.
You will come. Better.
In the rallies, let's play.
Forest puppy?
I've only learned it.
All the day. 6
We're in.
Yo, legal with the crystal dreams.
So is here.
I don't-
Yo, Queen, true player for real.
Um,
Yes, that tree is a dogwood tree, and it looks like somebody tried to save it. It looks like it either received damage or got sick. So most likely it got damaged because sometimes we get some really bad windstorms here in August. So that tree was definitely planted on purpose. It looks like a dogwood to me. have, Lisa. I use it every now and then.
What we should get.
The 22.
What's up again? The middle.
Holding it.
The Christmas tree.
Oh, that's me.
Shane.
So this cemetery has a lot of trees.
Agreed.
Like you'll see when we walk around. And it definitely could.
Horseback.
Okay, I'm not hearing from that child anymore. They do ask me questions sometimes, Mike.
Patrick.
What's up, Lady Doc? In fact, when we walk around, we might even see some headstones that got swallowed by tree roots. I heard that, Patrick.
Full.
We, my friends, we are now getting down to the wire. We have less than 15 minutes, and I can't check because people are spamming universe. Because everyone's trying to get that ranking. Imagine that, guys. We are a community here on TikTok, a legendary community, and what sets us apart with these rankings is we don't battle to make rank. With 12 minutes and 30 seconds left, the question is, can we get 27K? We don't battle for rank.
No one.
There's nothing wrong with battling. There's a lot of creators out there that battle.
Really much.
You know what I'm saying? We just don't need to do it. We only do it when contest dictates it, you know?
It's the roof.
And we're not in any contests right now that need it.
When the who sets up?
I could try to help you, Spirit. Another Spirit just said, can you help me? Raspy voice, too. Yes, Meg. Yeah. It doesn't help with the ranking, but it helps with the live stream in general. Oh, yeah, Sherry. Pie just with the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I can't stand battling, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of it. I'll do it every now and then. There's some creators here I'm cool with. If they ask me, hey, can we battle? I'll do it. You know?
Something.
And there's nothing wrong with it. You know, creators that do it, I'm not knocking them. Good for them, you know what I mean? It is Tampa. I am using an order. You can tell, right? It's bright.
So,
We got 11 minutes, 27K needed.
By the finance.
We need to push. We're also going for a walk regardless after this.
I can do this.
Remember, the better mood I am in, the more responses we'll get from the spirits. Don't ask me why, but my mood definitely plays a role. It's probably my magnetic field, to be honest with you.
We've got.
It is a nice light. It is. I actually have two of them. Expensive as shit, but I brought two. You know, if this one gets drained by a spirit, I could bust out the other one. And then when we walk around, I use the Seeker 4, which is also made by Ola.
Interesting piece. I think we should talk to you about what it went last week.
Bring around.
Every year, Skyboat.
9th of September.
I know.
It's in gifts, Lisa. But likes help the stream too. Oh yeah, they'll drain my equipment. Ah, the Queen Night Dweller herself. What's poppin'?
self-indulgence.
10 minutes to hit that rank, yo. Oh yeah, there was a negative spirit here because it told me to go F myself.
Somebody.
It's a lying joke. they're passing.
You know, I don't.
Yo, Legal with the hat of joy. I ordered it from Amazon. It's called the Marauder 2. It's an Olight. I actually have 3 different Olights with me.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
Actually, technically, I have a lot. Oh, I didn't
I
hear
just
that,
told
Tula.
That's the mission.
Anybody know?
Say yeah.
Saw light. Amazon is why I ordered the Olight from. Yo, Betty, true player for real. Lisa with the marvelous confetti. We, my friends. Yo, what up, Tiffany? 9 minutes left. The countdown is officially started. 9 minutes to save the fragment. Can we do it? Will we do it?
Okay, but this is
Joining us here on.
And
What's up, Brett? What's up, Betty?
The average.
Lisa, true player for real. Skyboat with the travel with you. Travel with you.
This. Anything.
right?
Oh,
Damn, it is so muggy here. I am dripping from everywhere.
The results. So,
Everywhere. Damn, it sucks that child's not coming through anymore. Poor thing. Yo, Lisa with the greeting hearts. Oh, yeah, tons of lightning bugs here. 7 minutes, yo, 7 minutes. Yo, what up, Nancy? Pretty good, can't complain, Nancy. Other than the humidity, but other than that, I mean, a lot of us are dealing with it. Tiffany, local cemetery tonight.
so and talks.
We are at a local cemetery tonight. Bradman, I took both. That's it, yo, keep trying. Yo, lady with the legendary crown. Oh, wait. Isn't it always amazing right before, like, the reset ranking? Someone's always coming in complaining about me talking to you guys and not the spirits, trying to distract. It's insane. Oh, we need 20 less than 27K in 6 minutes. We need to go for a big push, my friends.
They don't come.
And we've done more with less time. It's a patience thing, Corona. Like, we're literally about to walk around in a few minutes. You know what I mean?
Being judged.
Yes, we're going to head that way and visit Mamie. Laura with the crown.
Right.
Yo, Steven with the money gun. Steven with the money gun.
Business with.
Oh, way. Yo, yeah, Marcy with the true player for real victory.
Where the eye? Oh no!
Yeah, Lisa, and it saved our fragment. And we got a bonus last night because of it. Yo, Steven with the galaxy. True player for real. Butterfly in the sky.
Jump.
With the follow. Ooh, wait. Yo, over 700K likes. You guys rock. 5 minutes, guys. Under 5 minutes. Now is the time to push. And we're going to go for a walk in a little bit, so. 23K in 5 minutes. Teamwork makes the dream work, my friends. Teamwork makes the dream work.
What about the game?
Family.
Recovered.
Family. Spirit, are you here with your family? Or are you looking for your family? It's all good, Brad, man. It's all good. You didn't get muted. We didn't kick you out, so you're good. Teresa with the true player for real victory. That's the attached to churches. You take a churchyard, you throw a couple of headstones on it, and you got yourself a graveyard.
Silence.
Yo, Teresa with the true player for real victory. 4 minutes, yo. Teresa with another true player for real victory. Yo, Becky with the alicorn. Damn, yo, you guys are awesome. 3 minutes left.
Seriously.
Sensibility.
With our
3 minutes left to save the fragment. Then we're going for a walk. Skyboat with the travel with you. Travel with you. 3 minutes, guys. Less than 20K needed. Yo, Mona May.
This is why
Mona May. With the diamond gun.
You're old.
Oh, shit.
What?
Less than 3 minutes. We are so close. So close. Literally less than 14K now. Oh, man. Are we going to save the fragment?
Oh, yep.
Two minutes. 2 minutes, guys. We are so close. Meow Marcy with the true player for real victory.
He's
down.
So close.
Yeah.
Will we do it?
£1 cash.
With 1 minute left. With 1 minute left. Mona May! Mona May with the Big Cats Club. Ooh, wee. Come on, guys. We are so close.
Double treatment.
Mona May put us literally with less than 4K in a minute to do it. Yo, Teresa with the true player for real victory. Come on, guys. We got this. Yo, lady with the wings.
The fact that people
Teresa with the true player for real victory.
Brioche.
We are so close. Yo, TT with the Panther paws. What up, John? Guys, 30 seconds left. Literally less than 3K. Let's do it, yo. Let's save that fragment.
Down there.
written books.
Oh,
When it's
can we do it? 6 seconds left.
Bye.
Oh, shit. Oh, did that do it, Mona May? That'd be insane if that did it.
He tells
I don't think it did, though.
to rob you.
No, no one robbed me, Spirit.
Properly.
This community tries their best. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we don't. Relax there. What makes you play it for real? I don't know. Did we save the fragment? That diamond gun may have counted.
Days.
Because it takes a lot for us to gain a fragment.
We're on this pod.
Alright, all the best. Alright, all the best.
That's unfortunate. No, we didn't. We were so close. Oh, so close.
Thank you.
Well, listen, I appreciate everybody that tried, yo. The heavy hitters, everybody sending in the gifts. Monome, especially you throwing it down. I appreciate you guys trying. So close. We were so close.
Caroline Levitt.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, Carrie Sue, that's exactly what that means. That's exactly what that means. So, for example, that diamond gun that Mona May dropped now goes towards tomorrow. Well, today. So. That's what's it called? Shit, Lisa, you want to see unbelievable how much is sent? Go check out the people that are in the A1. You know? Yo, Skyboat, true player for real. Yeah, yo, I appreciate you guys. You guys ready for the walk?
In their group.
Oh, fuck yeah, we're going to visit Mamie anyway. Not going to hold that walk against you guys. Yeah, let's go. I'm just going to have a candy cane real quick before we do.
Latest round.
I would just go straight for the walk, but your punishment for missing the fragment is me having one more candy cane. Yo, Starlight, you play it for real.
There's more.
Thank you.
Even the spirits are thanking you guys. Wait. Yep. One more.
Curating.
Damn, yo. Now I'm really gonna upset you guys. Now I'm really gonna upset you guys. I spoke to my driver tonight, and I said to him, I said, yo, if they gain a fragment, you mind taking me over to Buck Out?
In a mirror.
I was like, would you mind picking me up in like an hour or two from Buck Out? And he's like, yeah. That was if we gained a fragment. Now, if we got close, instead of Buck Out, it would have been the Stone Pier.
In copies.
Yeah.
Yep. Are you Brad, man? There you go. So we gain and lose fragments due to the ranking, right? So we still have one fragment left in the A2. So we're still in the A2. And now everything you guys send helps out with the ranking for today. Guys, it's so muggy here. I've been literally sitting in this chair.
Not going.
Oh, pass up.
How do we get shields? You know what, Carrie Sue? I am not even worried about the shields anymore because we lose them for the stupidest reasons. In a perfect world, I'd be able to take a night off and use a shield, you know? But we gain shields when we go up in rank. So basically, the next time we go up in the next time we go from the A1 to the A2 to the A1, we gain a shield. But I don't even care about the shields anymore because we just end up losing them.
What's around?
You know? Yeah, maybe Skyboat. Maybe.
Good update.
Yo, Laura with the follow. Hey, listen. Regardless, I appreciate you guys. You know? My whole thing, and
Instead,
I'm hoping this changes.
Not leave.
No, I'm not leaving, Spirit. Carry suit, you play it for real. I'm hoping with this whole TikTok shakeup, it changes come March. I think that's when that's supposed to happen. I hope the rumors are true. And, you know, none of this matters anymore. Because whoever takes over TikTok next is not going to run it the way they're running it now. I can tell you that. The ranking doesn't affect people being let into the live stream. Because that's my whole thing. You know, less and less people complain to me that they can't get into the live, the more our ranking goes up. The more taps we get, the more shares we get. Cash, you play it for real.
He is.
Oh, I know. It's the only reason why I care about it.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Set.
Of society.
Thank you, lady. But hey, guys, listen. There's still a chance for the bonus for at least one of the you know, when I end the live where we're at, you know, number wise and whatnot.
Across audience.
Scorpio Ghost. Listen, and I hate these discussions about money. I really do. Because when somebody says something like that, it just stops people from sending gifts. There's been a lot of rumors about, you know, TikTok and money and sending gifts. And I'm open about what I make. I don't make 20%. I don't make 40%. I actually, because of you guys being so awesome,
You know,
and the amount of time I stream, make closer to 65%. You know, and I get, you know, TikTok has to take their cut. I'm cool with that. You know, they gave us the platform to do it, right? Everybody's palms have to get greased.
It's really.
But I don't know what all these creators go on about. You know, if you stream enough, and you, you know, hit the requirements, you know, what's it called? You know, you get a nice chunk. You know what I mean? So. And remember, my friends, yeah, likes help a lot, Maximus. The fact that you guys almost got 800K is awesome. Remember, and this is really, really big to think about, what really takes out the chunk is the Google Play and Apple.com/recharge is your best bet, because you get coins for a lot cheaper. Yo, Channy D, True Player for real. What up, Snippet? That's it, yo. Keep hitting the button. Yo, Michelle, True Player for real. That's when it works out for everybody. when you guys go through TikTok.com/recharge.
Make shit.
Review.
Way cheaper.
Those hands.
Nah, Skyboat, I keep it 100. You know, I keep it 100.
In time.
It would be
Keep it 100. The site is TikTok.com/recharge. Man, did you play it for real? It's actually in my bio too. It's in my link tree, I believe.
Disapproval.
They
My life.
Appreciate that, Scorpio Ghost. Wait. Hey, Jesse Townsend. Yeah, so I know there's a lot of people that, you know, like a lot of creators go on that they're not getting, you know, a decent cut, and I've seen it.
extra tape.
I've had creators be like, "Yo, what's wrong with this? What can I do? Like, come up to me. How are you saying you get this much and I'm only getting this much?" And I'm like, you gotta
Watch.
just follow what they say. You gotta stream more. There's a whole percentage thing. Yo, straight up, you play it for real. You know, I stream a lot. You know what I mean? I'm on. I am on a hell of a lot, and not even because of that. Like, they just recently did all these changes when they came back from their blip, from the snap. You know. That's it, Mona May. Right. All right, you guys ready for this walk? Let me get strapped up here.
Please.
Medium.
Let's chat to me. Let's chat to me.
Oh, that I just watched that battery drain a little bit.
Here's the.
So I do, Brad, man. I actually have multiple REM pods. I just don't take them to cemeteries, you know. I go bare bones when I do this. I go in with one app, Vox, and when I do my walks. Yeah, Skybo. What I spend on phones and services is insane. And I'm actually going to be adding Starlink to my repertoire for the places where everything else fails. So it's just another more added onto the overhead. But you know what? You guys are worth it. You guys are worth it. Yo, Maximus with the confetti. By the way, you know where we're going again soon? We're going to the cottage soon. That's happening very, very soon. I'm not saying when, because a lot of people try to get my live band when I go to special places. So, I'm not saying when.
Silver.
But yeah, we're going to be going to the cottage soon. All right. Let me just use a little boy's room real quick. Find a nice tree. Not near any headstones. I never used to do that. I used to walk to the edge of the cemetery. But the cemetery workers here said I was crazy for doing that. And they were like, we just go right next to a tree. And I'm like, oh, well, if you guys do it, I'll do it.
Me.
Voice.
In the crowd.
A relative. Surgery.
14.
A newcomer.
Heart.
The woman's you.
Jay. Religion have
Business. Yeah.
Level up my business.
Working.
Personal.
60. Now.
Next.
He's shadow home.
You guys ready or what? You guys ready or what? Oh, wait.
After I
Let's see. Shall we head towards Mamie first?
More so.
Let's head towards Mamie first.
King is.
Okay.
7 onward.
That was weird.
Yeah, this.
Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
Because they
The day.
all birds.
Stay with.
10 up.
And his.
I will be.
Spirits, may we speak, please?
We get
Wow. Sorry to bother you, spirit. Sorry to bother you. Sound like that spirit
The soil.
It won't. Democrat.
Hello, spirits. Charlie, you play
Is-
for real.
Finally.
May we have a conversation?
Activity.
suck.
Okay. Thank you for telling me I suck, spirit. Appreciate that. You hate me?
Somebody.
Oh, man. Ooh, wee. Yo, Tank, you playing for real.
No,
Hello, spirits.
Not coming.
Okay, I won't come. Sorry to bother you. Oh, man. We're getting some direct responses, but, they're not the good type.
That's going to come.
Today, the.
Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
Environment.
Dead.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are dead. I'm sorry, spirit. I'm sorry to tell you. My name is John, though. May I have your name? I'd
Shadow home.
love to speak to you.
Concerns about.
Scorpio, go for the chair, Mike.
His wedges.
City.
Spirit, may I have your name, please?
See.
Dude, I just saw something, and that fucking scream made me step back. Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Cardio.
We're going to take a little detour from Mamie because we were about to head to Mamie. And we're going to walk over this way where I thought I saw something, all right? Whoa. I don't want to do that. I think I kind of do, though, Spirit. I think I kind of do. Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
Yeah. Good lines.
Has revealed his
I was going to say, because it.
Spirits, may we speak, please?
Trying to someday say it for the books.
Find it.
Oh, you're sleeping? Sorry to bother you. I don't know how the hell you're sleeping when something screamed like that, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I saw it right by this tree here. Hello, spirits.
Really?
May we have a conversation? Oh, I just heard sure. Well, thank you very much. My name is John. May I have your name, please?
The floor.
7 onward.
Tess, could we just...
You know what's crazy? I think I just heard the last name. I want the spirits to say it one more time. Spirits, may I have your name, please?
Celtic.
That family.
So where?
They left nothing.
Life of the
Whoa.
She knows.
Uh-oh. Something doesn't sound right over here.
Gone, they see.
Jane.
Let me ask one more time. Spirit, may I have your name, please?
or
Flash.
Flesh.
Social sex.
I think that you lawyer.
Yo, Hunt, true player for real.
Stop.
Okay, I'll stop. Sorry to bother you. Yep, I'm leaving. Sorry to bother you. All right, let's go back over to Mamie. Head back over towards Mamie.
Competition. Listen, you almost enemies in this.
Hello, spirits. Yo, Mama Sherry, true player for
Sending
real.
out.
May we have a conversation? Sorry to bother you, Spirit. Sorry to bother you. My apologies. Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
What's happening?
Wow, I just heard what's happening, and then another spirit said, John, get out of here. Sorry to bother you, spirits. Ooh, wee. All right, but hold on, time out. I mean, I'm a little upset that we lost our fragment tonight. but I'm not like devastated or in a bad mood. I'm actually in a fairly good mood. My nip-nips are semi-hard. I'm not understanding why they're acting like this right now. That's kind of crazy. Wait. Spirits, I'm just here to say hi to Mamie.
Always.
Hi, Mamie.
Only one.
I don't know if you're here tonight, Mamie. I'm just coming by to say hi.
Thanks for that.
Theater itself.
Yeah, you're welcome, Spirits. You know I always check on Mamie. How pretty is that?
When I
It turns it all off. Might be time to replace these soon, though. They're looking a little ragged.
Human
I am a human, but I'm not a see you next Tuesday. Why would you call me that? And look where we're at, yo. Does this look familiar? This is where I got knocked on my ass. I'm not hearing Mamie, by the way. This is where I got knocked on my ass. You guys heard human coming? I did not. I heard human see you next Tuesday. No way.
fucking you.
Oh, they fixed the water. Sweet.
Words.
Too bad we got rain all this damn week. But at least I know I can come back
Not been
and
behaving honourably.
do some headstones, clean some headstones, you know? Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
No.
Nope, sorry to bother you. Thank you for responding. Yep, I'm getting out. Hello, spirits. Yep, it's this guy. May we have a conversation?
Staying in this.
Right. Even though
Without some.
I would go.
No, I'm not related to May May. Wow, I just heard a child say John is here. That's interesting. Spirits, may we speak, please?
Social sex.
All right, I'll go away. Sorry to bother you. My apologies.
And so in this.
My apologies.
Here we go, sir.
Kid Road.
Yeah, well, yes. Singer that.
Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
Line.
Wow, I just heard a spirit say no, and another one say why. Well, to the spirit that said no, my apologies. To the one that said why, because I like to speak to spirits. Is it okay if we? Is it okay if we have one?
Keep the light.
What about the light? Is my flashlight too bright? Would you like me to tone it down a little bit? There, I toned it down a little bit. May we speak now, please?
Only doctor.
George, true player for real.
I'm dedicated.
All right, I'm gonna keep it moving and a grooving, yo.
Bump camp.
I'm gonna keep it moving and a grooving. Oh, that one sounded a little angry. Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation? You saw a bunny? Michelle with the follow. Welcome, welcome. Spirits, may we speak, please?
Only script.
I'm gonna fall. Let's hope not.
It's in the
You're Sarah with the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yo, Lechetta with the follow. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's keep it moving and grooving.
I don't want to.
Hello, spirits.
Line.
May we have a conversation? Hi.
We're talking about.
Just heard a spirit say Santa. Hi. Hi. What's your name?
a lot.
Tara, you have an excellent evening. Ernie, I'm using Vox for this session. Spirit, what is your name? Teresa with the follow.
The piece.
Double six.
You know what's crazy? I just heard I'm
My friend.
green. Hello, Spirit.
The 30.
I legit heard I'm green.
Summer.
How John knew.
How John knew. That's a John right there.
Because
Spirit, what is your name?
Change for ill.
Who am I communicating with right now? Fiona, true player for real.
I'll start TikTok.
We, Ernie. Yep, I've been here. I go live 10 o'clock, sometimes a little before every night. Spirit, what is your name?
Been a Viking.
Also, my peeps. Secure storm.
Used to be a Viking.
I think we might have lost whatever was going on here. Interesting. I'm not hearing anything anymore.
The remains earlier on today.
I think. I bet you.
And also.
Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
You said okay.
My name is John, Spirit. What's your name?
Yeah. Physical We think in September.
Win.
Well,
Just heard get out. Sorry to bother you, Spirit. Wait.
It's a kiss.
Oh, man.
And she had.
This head, I'm not going to show it because it's a newer headstone. He died last year, actually a year to the date today. He was a police officer in my hometown. And, 20, I think he was like 24 years old. So sad, yeah. Motorcycle accident. So sad. But they did it. I'll show you the back of it. They did a really nice thing for him. You know? So sad. Yeah.
You're a queen.
I stay away from newer headstones. Just so you guys know, if you're new and you know you're not used to watching me, I will not do newer headstones out of respect for the living and the fact that the older headstones don't have anybody to visit them. So hello, spirits. Yo, what up, dude? May we have a conversation? Probably.
music legend.
All right, well, my name is John. What's your name? Oh, okay, I just heard my name disembodied.
Things.
Dude, and I could have swore I just saw something back over by Mamie. Richard with the follow. Ooh, wee. Very odd.
Mr. Trump.
2 years.
Very odd. Yo, 900K likes. You guys rock. Appreciate those taps, yo.
Garrett Van.
You want to see if these two headstones over here, these cross headstones I cleaned, remember who I am?
Finally.
Or if they're here tonight and they want to speak, let's find out. Hello, spirits.
Trump campaign.
May we have a conversation? That's right, I cleaned this one and that one. Oh, I just heard yes, sir. That one's broken, so I couldn't clean it. I didn't want to knock it over. Well, thank you very much, Spirit. What's your name? I'm John.
Into.
Cheryl with the follow. Welcome.
ProTube.
Damn, that one came out good. Look how nice that one came out.
Stephen Mc.
Delete.
But yeah, I think.
Spirit, may I have your name, please?
Lines.
Sounds like something's trying.
Usual federal.
Crazy trick for real. Yeah, that one came out really good. But this one here looked like that one. And you guys probably can't tell with how bright the light is. Let's tone it down a minute.
Yep.
And you guys will be able to tell better.
Husbands.
And that one came out really good. Yo, Dirty, you literally come into the live stream and ask me the same thing Every time, my dude.
He's with us there. Hello.
Hello.
ProTube.
Instantly.
Hello, spirit.
Oh,
Cheers.
What's your name? I'm John.
Hey,
Hey. Uh-oh. That ain't good.
Probably like that.
Face. Deal.
Let's walk away from that one.
Supermodel. Into the
Ooh-wee.
So,
So,
the tram work.
Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
Deadline.
Hey, spirit. What's your name? Spirit knows my name.
Oh, no. It's fine.
Sunshine, it's your birthday? Give me 1 second, my friend.
You know, some of the
Spirit, may I have your name, please?
Chingford map. Investigate.
Until
Didn't die.
No, I didn't die. Dude, did I just hear David, sir? Spirit, can you repeat your name for me one more time? I could have swore I just heard David, sir. Yo, Metal Mike, you play it for real.
The camp.
Spirit, one more time for me. Can you please repeat your name? Yo, Lacey, you play it for real. Ram, you play it for real.
I was gonna say.
Andy, you play it for real. Yeah, that's David. That is a David. Yep. So if you drop the Heart Me gift, you become a player on Team Santa. And if you are a player on Team Santa, then you are a true player for real. Yeah, I could have sworn I heard David, but I didn't hear it again, so the replay will let me know if that's what I heard. Too bad we didn't hear it a second time, you know?
Understand.
Yo, Sunshine.
After the twin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sunshine. Happy birthday to you. Ooh, yo, happy birthday, Sunshine.
You remember? It'll come out. Things.
Hello, spirits.
You know,
May we have a conversation? Yo, Bella, you play it for real.
before we can be fit.
Of more.
Oh, I don't think so, Jennifer. There's a lot of Civil War, World War I, World War II, and Vietnam here. And firefighters. Okay, didn't hear anything from them.
And they go.
Let's keep it a moving and
Again.
grooving.
come together. So,
Hello, spirits.
the author of a new
May we have a conversation?
This is
The oldest, 1600s.
Jury has.
Late
That is chess.
1600s.
rebuff.
Ooh-wee.
It's been
Yo, Diane, appreciate you. You true player for real. Grady with the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Afraid that.
Anything from them? What do we got over here?
friends, babies. That they have.
Hello, Edwin.
What did you make of that?
I hope you remember me.
4 days.
big deal.
Hey, Edwin.
Oh,
Into murder.
How are you tonight?
Rarity all the. Oh, like.
Ooh-wee, logging.
We.
Ooh-wee, that's right.
You're shame.
Edwin, are you here tonight? I've come to say hello.
It's so.
This is the area where I had that 5-minute conversation with the spirit named Edwin.
Ben.
Remember how earlier I was talking about how tree roots can swallow headstones?
Great Western.
That's what I was talking about.
Watch out for.
In those tree roots
We've
are
been drinking.
headstones. Yo, Bella with the your awesomes. Ooh wee. Okay, so I'm actually not hearing anything from Edwin tonight. Interesting, right? 5-minute conversation the last time, nothing this time. So wild how that happens. Oh, fallen flag.
Podcast.
Let's see if it's a broken one or if it can be put back in the ground. Looks broken to me. Yep. Oh, come on. Ooh, hello, spirits.
A fan, you know.
May we have a conversation?
If you're on like
That's weird.
business,
Wasn't there a broken flag over here last time?
the lights on.
Yeah, I have the flashlight on.
Business with.
That's really weird. It's like deja vu.
That just is.
I'm not hearing anything.
We went into. With Sabbath.
Let's keep it moving in a groove.
Oh, Sean's got. Seems to. Stop. Adams.
Hello, spirits.
Hello?
Hello. May we speak tonight, please? I'd like to know if we can have a conversation.
Mr. Carr. The Americans are.
I don't have my thermal camera tonight.
Not gonna go.
May we speak, spirits?
And
We, Steven, it's all good, my friend. You're always welcome here.
I mean,
All right, I'm not hearing,
food.
not hearing anything from
Germany.
Let's keep it moving and a grooving.
Hi, after entitled.
Yo, Steven, true player for real. Ooh, wee. Yo, Harley girl. Mary, true players for real. Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
Don't talk.
Don't talk? Sorry to bother you, spirit. My apologies.
Alright. So, but that just.
Success.
Enough.
Hello, spirits.
But yeah, I think it's a. Yeah, definitely.
Many different. Oh,
Hello. May we have a conversation?
Yeah, and all. Yeah, wait.
always.
Unexplained.
Wow. The spirit just said always, John. Oh, thank you so much. May I have your name, please? I'd love to know who I'm speaking to.
All right. I know. Study.
Screened.
Spirit that said always, John. May I please have your name? I'd love to know who you are.
Dozens.
Back on.
Like. Neck.
Oh, my
Wow. I just heard Mary. Guys, I just heard Mary. Another Mary.
Oh,
Let me tone down that light so you guys can see.
And I level.
Spirit.
How crazy is that? Mary. Hello, Mary. How are you tonight? You're good? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for being so polite, Mary. Mary, by any chance, can you please tell me the name of your husband?
It was.
Mommy.
Mary, do you remember the name of your husband?
Definitely on
The Daily Star.
Watching before.
Hopefully I didn't strike a chord there in a bad way.
Understand.
Wasn't built.
Crap.
Fight fan.
I'm sorry for bringing up your husband, Mary. Shit.
such a huge
passion.
Listening.
Dude, we lost her.
Patched.
She's telling me this.
She was so polite, too. Damn.
For
My bad, guys. We lost her. Ugh.
That's framed.
Oh. Yo, Steven with the greeting heart. Yeah, we lost her. Unfortunately, that does happen. Why wouldn't she remember? So, Mama J Bird, I have a theory that spirits are memory. It's rooted in logic and science.
Yes.
And doing this for years, I've come to this conclusion.
There hasn't been.
That there has something to do with spirits and memory. And sometimes spirits can't remember things. And the reason why they can't remember things is because they just don't have that part of them. Like they're fragmented.
Yeah.
Hypocrisy.
Ooh.
They died.
Now, regardless whether my theory is correct or not, a lot of spirits still have problems remembering. Some spirits can't remember who they are. Some spirits can't remember their family. Some spirits can't remember what happened to them. You know?
There's a motive.
I didn't see any kids, Stallion, interesting enough, which is why I didn't ask.
It's the case.
Interesting, right?
This isn't it.
That's just.
Ooh, wee. All right. Let's do one more. And then I need to sit and grab some water because this humidity is feels like I'm cooking. One more. And then I'm gonna sit back down. I'm not ending the live yet. Just gonna take a little break. See how I feel. Hello, spirits. May we have a conversation?
I might.
You might? Okay. That'd be awesome. What's your name? I'm John. What's up, Derry girl?
It's like.
And wish they would.
My intro.
Okay.
I think that was.
When the spirit said I might, I guess it went when I might not. Ooh, wee.
The ground.
Damn, yo, look at that moon.
Gosh.
Ain't that wild, yo? Yo, on the YTs, you could just see how humid it is. It is so humid. You can really see it on the YTs.
Start a business. But we've got to go back to.
I am dripping.
You dead?
No, I'm not dead.
Working.
I'm working it, yeah. I ain't dead. Ooh, wee.
History of tennis.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. I just sat on the case of the flashlight. That almost went up my booty hole. I was about to be like, no, spirit.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, man. Well, that was interesting. Definitely a lot of responses. Not the best responses. Most of them were a lot of no's. Yeah, it might have pissed them off. Oh, real Don, I have no idea. I swear, yo, sometimes you guys hear the craziest things.
He was looking.
You know, I go through these replays, right? And I just remember like commenting on what some of the things you guys hear in general, and I'm just like, yo.
See you off.
No, Stallion. In fact, I have a really interesting story about that.
I've been told.
One time,
Well, I think
a couple years ago, here at this very cemetery, I was walking around during the day, and I saw an old woman. When I mean like old, I mean like...
Sweet.
We Don, appreciate that. Yo, thank you for the video, love. I saw an old woman, and she was walking around. She clearly seemed lost. And I went up to her, and I'm like, hey, can I help you? And I think she thought maybe I worked at the cemetery. And she was looking for her husband's headstone. And I helped her find her husband's headstone because I recognized the last name that she told me. And there is a new section of graves that cuts through the old section. So it was located in that row. So I helped her find the headstone. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, she was thankful. And then the next day, I walked past her husband's headstone, and he says, thank you, John. Just out of nowhere. Yo, Mendoza, true player for real, number 756. Nah, Don, I don't allow spirits to follow me. And, yeah, he thanked me.
pretty good.
You know, newer spirit.
So we've got to go back.
He died
To encourage.
fairly recently. So, Carrie Sue, really interesting when it comes to, like, brain diseases and, you know, memories being lost. I almost think it's like a slow death. You know, if you compare it to the theory.
Populate.
You know, like, it's just, you know, you're losing memories, your brain's slowly dying. Damn, you guys almost got
Somebody got
a million taps. A million likes, yeah.
We're going into.
Steven, a lot of people tonight have been seeing a lot of stuff by this dogwood.
Flying.
I am, Dairy Girl.
Paris to the.
I am. Muggy and sticky and hot, but good. Yo, Morgan, you have an excellent evening, my friend.
Did I have another?
It is a hot one, yeah.
Online third.
It is a hot one. Yeah, Gail, I have some water. Damn, Sarah.
By a man.
I will.
So, Tori, what's really interesting is here at this very cemetery I'm at, we have tons of Civil War
Interruption.
soldiers buried here. Who's Steven? What's up, John? What's up, Henry? What's up, Katie?
North America.
Yeah, yo, it's so muggy. But like a lot of places.
Table.
So, Teresa, that is an excellent question. You know, nobody is an addict their whole entire life, right? So, if we dive into like the theory that spirits are memories, you will have some memories of that spirit you speak to that, you know, are addicted, but you're gonna have many that aren't. And I've had spirits talk about that, you know, strung out spirits, if you will. Yo, Triple Kelly, true player for being.
Nice.
The Chelsea.
Another name on the headstone.
Wealthy.
Really, Felicia?
President for the.
That's interesting. That's good for the spirits that like to. I mean, that's good for the people that like to hear the spirits more than me talk. You know? Yeah, Tori, I have a bunch of theories on it. It's just from my data. You know, what I've compiled from my data. Just, you know, talking to spirits about a year in. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a second. Because here's something else too, guys. You know, I don't push my beliefs on anybody, right? And, you know, especially religious beliefs. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in a higher power. You know, Teddy Chuplea for real. Which, you know, doing paranormal, the paranature of things, people are like, holy shit, how can that even work? It works logically and scientifically. Instead of looking this through a religious lens or a spiritual lens, I look at it through a logical lens, right? Now, before anybody gets in a tizzy, I do not push any beliefs on anybody. Everybody is welcome to believe in what they want, right? And I respect that. And but I look at this through a logical lens. And in that logical lens, you know, if there is no higher power and energy can't be created nor destroyed, then what could a spirit be? Well, memory. Now, what's really crazy is you can actually believe that spirits are memory and believe in a higher power at the same time, you know? Because there are people that do. There are many people that are like, John, you know, we believe in God or a higher power, but we also believe, you know, what you're saying. We believe in your theory. It could be accurate. So...
Holiday companies, presidents.
Joel, I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. I'm sorry if you've been talking and you think I'm ignoring you.
Forecast.
But the chat on YouTube is super slow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Steven, it's been a long day. You know, I don't purposely ignore anybody. When I'm walking around a cemetery, I'm not really paying attention to the chat. These aren't flatlands. You know, this is very hilly, and there is a lot of small headstones that I don't want to damage or trip on. So. Sario, appreciate you being here, my friend. Thank you, Nate. I mean, technically, guys, I did sit here for 2.5 hours and talk to the community, you know, before I went for the walk. So.
Time.
It makes. So easy.
That's it. We don't want to break no cankles. Yo, Wendy, you play it for real.
We are praying.
You're praying? Okay, Spirit, go for it. Spirit just said they're praying. Yo, Sherry, you play it for real. Nah, Jaybird, I think I'm spent. Yeah. Rodriguez, I am. I think I'm spent. It is so humid. So humid.
That's the start.
Can you see the devices? Of course.
Fine.
Well, for this session tonight, I'm just using Vox. Usually I run like 2, but when I walk around, I just have 1. So here is what Vox looks like. Wild Ivory with the follow.
A promise.
A promise.
Right.
Gender. One vanish.
India.
Nah, dude. Nope. I've been live for almost 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours. I think I'm gonna be done for the evening. Yo, Emma, you're very welcome. I need to. I still need to do replays tonight, and I need to get into the AC. You know, so I think I am done. Yep.
Breakfast.
Oh, breakfast. I would love something to eat right now.
Got 4 hours.
I am so hungry. Yo, beautiful. True player for real, number 757.
The thing is
Yo, evil with the follow. Welcome. Oh, tell me about it. I know not all spirits are nice. Are you going to a concert tomorrow? Nice. Yo, Steven, appreciate that love, yo. Yo, Cheryl, true player for real. Wee Stallion. Hey, I was going to do a bonus tonight, too. Unfortunately, we actually lost a fragment tonight. So. Oh, I appreciate that, Scorpio Ghost. Thank you. I'll go get myself some Texas. Oh, we Amy. Yeah, it's all right. Shit happens, you know. We're still an awesome, legendary community. So, I ain't worried about it. We'll gain it back another night.
Agnostic.
No, Spirit, I'm not agnostic. I'm not agnostic. I came to terms that I don't believe in a higher power a long time ago. See how the Spirit gets involved in that conversation? Is that crazy? Yeah, Scorpio Ghost, I appreciate that. Yo, Anthony, it's funny you say Sasquatch, but every now and then I buy stupid shit, right? And have you guys seen the Sasquatch, the big feet, giving the middle finger? Like those metal like things you could put on trees? There was I caught them on Amazon for like $3 a piece. Dude, I picked up like, I don't know, 10 of them. And one of these nights, one of these days, I'm going to go to Buck Out. And I'm literally going to put them on a bunch of the trees. And then take you guys for a walk. I couldn't help myself. I had to. We Scorpio Ghost appreciate you. I had to. I was like, yo, I got to do it. I gotta do it. Yeah, I got them for Buck Out. They're these like stupid cheap metal Bigfoots giving the middle finger. And you like put them on trees and he pokes out from the side. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. Yeah. It'll be so funny, yeah. I had to. I had to. Yep. I'm even going to see if I can hang one up here at the cemetery, if they'll let me. On one of the trees. So, where am I located? New York. I'm close to New York City. Let me check. Let's see here.
Because people plans.
Bum. I did. Thank you, my friend. I did. Scorpio Ghost, thank you. Yo, Shay let you play it for real. Nah, dude, they weren't expensive. I got them on a deal. They were like $3 a piece. I was like, I have to. Plus, there'll be great markers, too, for when I walk in the woods. Oh, New York is expensive. Down where I live, guys, it is so expensive. I live in Westchester, right? Westchester. It is just ridiculous how much things cost here. What time is it? It's 1:16.
Defense corporate.
The legends of our
We yo, 1 mil, yo, appreciate them taps. No, Chicago's definitely not more expensive than Westchester.
Quite a sum.
Definitely not more expensive than Westchester. Nowhere near. Don't get me wrong, Chicago's expensive. California's expensive.
Cup.
You know, other places in the country are expensive, but NYC, Westchester, it's ridiculous.
Standing off. Small towns.
Yeah, send it to me, Scorpio Ghost. Oh, Albert Fish. Dude, Scorpio Ghost, that's Buckout. We bring up Albert Fish all the time at Buckout. Oh, I know all about it.
Today at the tournament.
Nay, budgeting. Yo, Ray, thank you for being here. It was nice to meet you. Hopefully we see you again. What's it called?
In the yellow.
Nah, yo, listen. When I traveled out that way, right? Like hitting Ohio and Indiana, in all those areas, dude, I couldn't believe
2000.
how inexpensive things were. Like, I literally went and got myself 2 cartons of candy canes. Breakfast out there was fucking $3. $3? I'm sorry, it was 2 and change. I was like, what? I got eggs and corned beef for literally under $3. It blew my fucking mind. I gave the chick a $20 bill for my food and as a tip. And she came back and she's like, goes to hand me the change. And I'm like, no, that's for you. And she's like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. Forgetting where I was. You know, it's ridiculous. Oh, so you know the deal, Army Mom. You know the difference. White Plains, dude. White Plains is, I was in White Plains last night. You know, Buckout's in White Plains.
When they left.
Yeah, so Scorpio Ghost, we know all about Albert Fish. Buckout back in high school. Wait. It's a little different now, believe it or not, Army Mom. They developed half of it. But the other half is still undeveloped for the most part. Probably in the next 50 years, they'll develop the whole thing. Hey, Army Mom, by any chance, did you know anybody that unalived themselves or anything happened over there when you were here? Just out of curiosity, I like to hear people's personal accounts. Yeah, his real name was Hamilton, but he, what's it called? They called him Albert Fish. No, not at all? Okay, cool. Yeah. It's funny, too, because it's always 50-50 when I ask people about Buckout. Some people have crazy stories, others none whatsoever. You know? So, yeah, pretty crazy. Yo, Felicia, you have an excellent evening. I know, pretty crazy.
event.
Oof. Oh, man.
So what?
Yeah, dude. Well, so what's crazy about Albert Fish and Buckout is supposedly they believe he had a lot more victims, which were children, and he buried what he didn't eat at Buckout. is what they suspected. They just couldn't prove it.
27.
Oh, yeah.
This time is short.
Your time is short, Spirit? Yeah, it happens.
Try to 3.
It definitely happens.
My key.
I've even heard the spirits mention Albert Fish at Buckout, too, so that's pretty crazy. What's up, Aussie girl? Melissa, we just got done with a cemetery walk. Went and spoke to some spirits. Now I'm just trying to cool off from this humidity. I mean, if you go in the YT live, you can see just the humidity just rolling. All right, my driver's here, and I kept him waiting long enough. My friends, thank you for the likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts, the cat treats, the thumbs up. Everybody that's subscribed, everyone that stays subscribed, and mods for holding it down. You guys rock. If weather permitting, tomorrow we are doing maintenance at the Brown Cemetery. Weather permitting. And then the evening will most likely be in the tower because it's supposed to downpour. I appreciate you all, yo. Don't worry about losing that fragment. We'll get an opportunity to get it back. I ain't worried about it. You shouldn't be either. You guys did excellent tonight. Over 1 million taps. Amazing fucking people here in this community. I can't stress it enough. I appreciate every single one of you. Even the ones that are kind of weird. Oh, shit. Yo, you guys have a good one.